Hello pre-calculus students and general seekers of truth. In this video I will be showing you how to solve an equation that is both quadratic and trigonometric in nature. So as you can see here, we have a trigonometric equation. It involves cosine, right? But it's also quadratic because if you look at this form, this is similar to x squared minus x plus 1. I'm sorry, I realize that there's a mistake here. There should be a 2 right here. There should be a 2 right there. Okay. So these two equations are very much similar to each other. X squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. Now if we can solve the equation on the right here in red, we should be able to fairly easily solve the equation on the left side. So from algebra 1, we know that we can factor this. This is x minus 1 times x minus 1 equals 0. So we can actually combine these together and we get that x minus 1 quantity squared equals 0. Take the square root of both sides. X minus 1 equals 0, and that means x is equal to 1. Now, well, how do we apply that to here? Well, just treat this as, treat cosine as x. Okay? So we could say we could just substitute cosine theta for x. Okay? So we're kind of creating a new variable here. So one way you can do is just at the end here, plug in cosine theta. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve this problem using kind of the same process here. I'm going to factor it. So I have cosine theta minus 1 times cosine theta minus 1 equals 0. This on the left side neatly combines to give you cosine theta minus 1 squared is equal to 0. You can take the square root of both sides and you get cosine theta minus 1 equals 0. Add 1 to the other side and you get cosine of theta is equal to 1. The only difference here is that we have to take this one step further. We're not asked to solve for cosine of theta, we're asked to solve for theta. So once you get to the final step, you need to apply trigonometry. If you notice so far, we actually haven't done anything with trigonometry. We've only done some basic algebra, namely quadratics. So to apply trigonometry, where on the unit circle, is cosine of theta equal to 1? Well, in this case, it's here at this point, right? 1, 0. So at this point, we know that theta then must be equal to 0. Okay. Now, we also have to be careful. There are multiple answers here because the answers are in the closed interval from 0 to 2 theta. So theta could also be equal to 2 pi. Okay. The closed interval from 0 to 2 pi is part of the problem. So we can say that another answer is equal to 2 pi. And you can check this on your calculator. I'm not going to do it here, but you could definitely check it for yourself. Type in 2 pi for theta, put 2 pi in here for theta, and you'll see that all of this does in fact turn out to be 0. Okay. So let's recap here. The main idea is that when we have this problem here, we have to recognize the form. That this is really a quadratic problem with an extra step at the end. Okay. Solve it like a quadratic, and once we get to the end, we actually apply the trigonometric knowledge and processes here. Okay. I picked a fairly simple problem, but hopefully it illustrates the concepts and the strategies for you to try and work on the more difficult ones. Right? Thank you for watching. As always, ask for help if you need it. Have a wonderful day.